Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army. Army officers say the missile found...
The Black Shuck is a large spectral dog in British folklore, especially in the regions of Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex, and Devon, areas steeped in supernatural and witchcraft lore. Sightings of Black Shuck continue in contemporary times. His appearance is often taken as a death omen. The origins of Black Shuck, including its name, are uncertain. The spectral dog may have entered Britain from Norse mythology, brought by early Viking invaders who told stories about the black warhound of Odin. Or, the dog may have sprung from the early days of smuggling in Britain. Stories about a fearsome spectral dog roaming coastal areas at night certainly could have inspired people to stay indoors while smugglers went about their business. The name Black Shuck may have come from a local word, shucky, meaning shaggy. Some believe that Black Shuck's name derives from an Anglo-Saxon term, skuka or skioka, meaning demon or Satan. Other names are Old Shuck, the Galley Trot, the Shug Monkey, or the Hateful Thing, the Churchyard Beast or Hell Beast. Also Swooning Shadow and the Black Dog of Torrington. The Black Shuck is described as an all-black creature about the size of a calf. It has large eyes that glow yellow, red, or green as if on fire. Sometimes it's one-eyed like a cyclops. It's often headless, yet his eyes, or where eyes should be, glow in the dark. It may wear a collar of chains that rattle as it moves. The Black Shuck roams coastlines and also hunts graveyards, lonely country roads, misty marshes, or the hills around villages. In certain areas, he frequents old straight roads or trackways said to be lays, which are lines of invisible earth energy known to ancient people who used them to site villages and sacred places. On stormy nights, Black Shuck's bone-chilling howls can be heard rising above the wind. His feet make no sounds, leave no prints, but travelers feel the icy breath upon their necks. To meet or see Black Shuck means death or misfortune within a year. In Suffolk, however, it's believed that Black Shuck is harmless as long as he's not bothered. In parts of Devon, it's bad luck to even speak of the black dog. People who travel in the countryside at night say they see this dark form leaping across the road in front of them, or racing along country roads. One case reported in 1972 involved an officer with Her Majesty's Coast Guard who spotted a black dog on Yarmouth Beach in East Anglia. Officer Graham Grant was on duty at the Coast Guard headquarters on Gorleston South Pier one April. At dawn, he was scanning the coastline with binoculars when he saw a large black hound-type animal running up and down the beach as though it were looking for someone. He didn't notice anything unusual about its appearance. He watched it for about 2 minutes, and then the dog just faded away from his vision. Initially, Grant thought perhaps it had fallen into a hole, but the beach had been bulldozed the day before and it was flat and smooth. The animal did not appear over the next hour that Grant continued to observe the beach. He was not familiar with the legend of Black Shuck. He told another staffer, Harold Cox, about the dog on the beach. Cox told him about the legend, warning him about the misfortune that's supposed to befall as a result of a sighting. But Grant wasn't concerned. About 10 weeks later, during the last week of June 1972, Cox, who was in his mid-50s, collapsed and died of a heart attack while sitting in the same chair from which he had recounted the Black Shuck story to Grant. February 1973, Grant's father died of heart failure in his home in Yorkshire. Interestingly, The area where Grant saw the dog had been linked to Black Shuck for many years. The spectral dog especially haunts a road that was an old trackway from Gorleston to Great Yarmouth. The legend of the Black Shuck is said to have inspired Sir Arthur Conan Doyle in his writing of The Hound of the Baskervilles. Spectral black dogs in general haunt numerous locales and play a role in many haunting legends. They are also associated with the devil, who is said to often assume the shape of a black dog, and with witches. Thank you for listening. I'm Dr. William Lester. Please check out the Blackwater Media website at blackwatermedia.net. I promise to see each and every one of you again on the flip side.